Hi, in this tutorial I'm gonna explain how you can make many types of trees in Blender easily, changing the length of the tree, the length of the branches, and change the material, and also simulating the wind on the tree. So stick around until the end. If you're interested in learning the latest 3D techniques, particularly in Blender, be sure to subscribe to the channel. In this tutorial, I'm gonna use an add-on called Tree Machine. It's a powerful and awesome add-on that gives you many types of trees and the ability to modify the branches, the trunk, and leaf. And also it gives you the ability to simulate the wind and other effects on the tree. This add-on, besides the modifiers and abilities, have a big library of trees with different materials and types, and also it includes seasons. For example, you can set summer or winter for a tree. Before starting the tutorial, I need to say you can get this add-on from Superhive Market, which is an asset store for the Blender, the official asset store of the Blender, with 20% discount if you use this code when you wanna buy the add-on. Also, the link is in the description. Now let's start the tutorial. You have two methods to open this add-on. You can open the Blender project file, which includes all the trees in 2K resolution, 4K, 8K, and just that. Or you can import the add-on using the preferences window and import it. Currently, I set the first tree visible and I want to modify it, but first the Eevee has been selected. Let's press the Z key and go to the render mode. It is a tree and it's perfect. Let me get close to it, and as you can see, the resolution is awesome. But for modifying it, I need to go to the solid mode. It's too heavy. Select the tree and go to the modifier. Here you can see all the attributes of the tree that we can modify. The first one is an object that can rotate the tree. For example, let's press the Shift A and add a cube. You can add any object you want, for example, an empty object. Select the tree and pick up the cube. And now, as you can see, the tree orientation has been changed based on the object forward. We can rotate the object to orient the tree. And here, as you can see, the orientation has been changed. I don't need it for now. The next option is seed, which generate branches and leaves randomly. For example, let's change it to 71. And as you can see, the structure has been changed. Also here you can change the length of tree. Let's choose 70. Alright, this is good. With the branch start, we can say where the branch should start easily. For example, let's set it to 2 and see what happened. Here we have a completely new tree, and this is good. Or set it to 0.1. And this is the result. And as you can see, we have more leaves because the branches start from here, from the root almost. Let's change 0.5. Here we have the branch length that we can set it to 1.5, and this is the result. And actually we have more leaves. Alright, I ignored the branch circle, it's not so important. Next is the branch resolution. Let's reduce the branch length to 1, the default value. Here we can change the subdivisions of the branches. Let's activate the wireframe to see the subdivisions here. If we increase the branch resolution, we have low count of subdivisions. Let's set it to 1, and as you can see, we have lower subdivision level. And let's now try 0.2, and now you can see the result, and this is good for example, CGI and animation, not for video games. For video games, a value of 1 or higher is required. 0.5 is good for the scene. And here we can activate and deactivate the leaves. Let's deactivate the wireframe mode and also the leaves density. I don't change it, it takes a while to process. And the next important attribute is trunk radius, which it's better to pick a value between 0.5 and 2, because setting it to higher values makes some unnatural output. Here you can see the result, and this is kind of good. And here we can split the trunks. For example, let's set it to 2, and here we only have one tree, but the trunk has been splitted. And with the delete roots, we can add roots to the tree if we want. Let's try a lower value, and as you can see, we have roots here. If we want to include roots to a scene, you can use lower values, but I don't want it. And also we can adjust through subdivisions of the trunk, just like the branches. I don't modify it. Here we can simulate the wind, which is activated now, and we can adjust these fields. Let me expand this. The most important fields are these two. This is the wind speed and this is the wind strength. And this is, which right advanced, we can add movement with the wind for the leaves, but the root of the leaves, which is 0, and it looks like a natural tree. But I don't modify these because I don't want to simulate the wind. It takes resources and it takes time to bake the animation, and also it may affect on the recording process. But if you want to start the simulation, you can go to the timeline and here press space or this play button, and the simulation, the wind simulation, will start, and you can finally bake it through here. Also, in the shader editor, you can change the material of the tree. Here we have this material. It is kind of simple. Also, here we have access to all the materials related to this tree. For example, leaves, branches, and trunk. Also, I need to say, other trees have some extra attributes. For example, you can change the season for a specific tree, and also you can add random variations. If you have a forest and you're using only one type of tree, you can use random values and spread out random materials inside the forest. You can get this big add-on from Superhive Market, which the link is in the description, and use this code when you want to buy it to get 20% discount, and its usage time is limited. It's better to use this code soon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share your questions and ideas in the comments.